Hey guys, welcome back to another video. We're running errands and we decided that it was a good time to talk about social media predictions for 2019.
That's it.
So stay tuned.
Alrighty, first stop for the day, we went to our favorite camera store here in Montreal called Lozo, and we got our Gorilla Pod replaced. We use this for a whole bunch of stuff, sometimes holding the camera here for our microphone and stuff for the podcast. So the first one unfortunately broke, so we replaced that, got it done.
They did that pretty swiftly.
They were really good. These guys don't mess around. I love them, huge fan, check them out. Not being sponsored yet. That would be so awesome. God, the amount of money we spend there.
On tech? Oh my gosh, yeah. We have a tech video coming out in terms of what our favorite tools are, so look out for that soon.
Keep
all the stuff that we use to create content.
Yes.
Which is basically purchased at Lozo.
Pretty much.
There you go, yeah.
All right, so the first prediction for social media in 2019. You want to kick that one off?
Sure. An increase in spend in social media advertising and influencer marketing.
Absolutely.
We see an increase from brands in terms of money that's going to be devoted towards social media, but specifically advertising and influencer marketing. And the reason is because as organic reach just continues to decline, any key content that really needs to be seen will have to have money put behind it in order to make sure that the content is seen. Yeah. And once upon a time, organic reach was, do you remember, like, you could actually post on Facebook
and everyone
would see it. So like back in the day, like pages, I think it was like 2006 or 2008 or something. Yeah. It's like, yeah, and Instagram too.
Yeah, when they first came out.
Yeah, you used to post something as a business and you were just getting the 100% reach. As long as somebody scrolled through their entire timeline, they were going to see your content. There was no question about it. But of course, this playground is now very competitive. Yeah, good old days. This playground now is very competitive, and fair enough, it's Mark Zuckerberg's platform. It's not our platform. When you think about Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, any of these platforms, they're not ours, right? Someone owns them, and it's only fair if they're like, this is valuable, which it is, that they want to charge you for it. So in order to break through the noise, we definitely see brands putting more money, and probably people like us and other marketers will be basically encouraging that in order to ensure that key content is seen. Yeah,
and we noticed that a lot this holiday season. Right now it's the 29th of December.
Ad prices were super competitive.
Yeah, but we also realized our advertising money wasn't going as far because it's starting to get more competitive.
It's competitive, yeah, so it's more expensive.
Hopefully it doesn't, I'm not sure if it will or will get more expensive in 2019, but it will definitely be more competitive and be more people entering into that market and actually allocating a sizable budget for advertising. And it's almost to the point where if you don't do it, you're kind of messing up.
Yeah. Social media advertising won Donald Trump an election. Enough said.
Yeah.
So, facts. There you go. Do it. I think there's no question about the power. It's just if you're willing to put your money up so it can take yourself further.
If you're going to have any sort of reasonable social media campaign, advertising is a very key element of that. And the next part was the influencer marketing side. We've seen that grow, and now it's a multi-billion-dollar industry over the last few years. And one thing in particular we think is going to pop off more so than ever is micro-influencers. So influencers would argue, I mean, I guess there's no like formal definition.
There's no formal definition.
Less than 50K
but I would say less than 50K.
And very niche.
And the micro-influencers there, because they're niche, they're very passionate about things that they like. Yeah. So whereas like you could have a general blanket lifestyle vlogger or lifestyle blogger who just has anything, they're just talking about anything. Yeah. They're not as targeted as a really niche micro blogger who's in love with knitting, for example, or something. So then when that person's talking about yarn, you're really gonna believe them when they're talking about yarn.
I had some people on BOS who were yarners, and someone told me they had yarned in over 200 breweries, and I was like, damn it,
that's very cool.
It's a real thing.
Yeah, that's very cool.
So yes, micro influencers, that's gonna be a big part of the budget for social media. So on top of advertising, micro influencers are definitely the next big thing,
and definitely think that's valuable. And we'll actually put a link to how to know when an influencer is a fraud or legit in the description here, because we actually did something thoroughly, like what to look out for to make sure that you have the right person. And then we did that in 2018. So,
all right, keep moving with the day. Alrighty guys, we've done a few errands now. We hit the market, we got our eggs, we got our coffee from Saint Henri. Shouts to Saint Henri.
They don't have a stamp.
I know, I was trying to like rep for them.
Okay.
Some of the best coffee in Montreal anyway. So we put up the next stop. So we're just gonna check in with you guys about our second prediction?
Second prediction.
Is that it? Okay, second prediction is the increase in the monthly active users of Twitter. So basically, I don't know if you guys have sort of noticed, but over the last year, or Twitter kind of had a pretty steep decline.
It's had a tumultuous lifespan.
Twitter. Yeah, over the last few years specifically. And I would say with the rise of Instagram and the rise of influencer marketing, correlated a dip in Twitter as far as their importance, as far as the users, as far as the engagement, everything. Twitter has, I guess, traditionally been for our clients since we've been in business. I would arguably say generally speaking, the least important or the least valuable social network. That is going to change in 2019. For us personally, we are constantly trying to convince people how dope Twitter is. Like, I feel like we're always trying to convince people. People always crap on it, and it gets a little frustrating for us because, I don't know about you,
well, there was a lot in the media that said originally like Twitter was dead and Twitter's dying, etc., etc. But Twitter actually had one of the best years they've had so far in 2018. And I think that is for like various reasons. Mainly, I think people are becoming more socially and politically conscious. So when you think about like news and stuff like that, Twitter's on there.
It's first place.
And there is kind of this move towards like people not trusting Facebook. So you kind of go to Twitter for that. There's also memes where you'll see people being like, Facebook is like where my auntie is, and I'm like a different personality on there, and Twitter's where I'm my real self. But I think that what that speaks to is the authenticity that Twitter offers and conversation. Because it's less curated. And I think in the end, we're all trying to get that conversation, right? Build a community. I think Twitter is great for that.
100%.
And I think brands can really leverage that. And there are brands that are doing really well in it. Like one of our clients, they kill Twitter. Like Twitter's fantastic. We have so much fun with them on Twitter. He actually takes care mostly of that Twitter strategy for them. And yeah,
the way I can talk to people there, and that's even funnier, the way... This is something else if you're a social media manager or for your own business. The way I talk to people on Twitter is different to how I talk to them on Facebook and on Instagram. And Twitter's by far my favorite because it's the most authentic, and I know it resonates with the clientele. So I feel like in the quantitative element of this prediction is that, as you said, this was Tiffany's call, was that the monthly active users are going to grow. That means people are going to see the value of Twitter and then be present on the platform, and or they're going to start an account, and brands are going to be starting accounts. The qualitative side, I feel it's just going to rise in importance socially. So like, one example, like because I guess we're going to put this vlog up before the end of the year, so it's really recent, is the Bird Box thing for a movie on Netflix. That we watched that movie with your mom over Christmas. And my brother on Christmas Day, actually, because of the incessant posting on Twitter. I have seen theories that it's like Netflix started fake accounts to promote viral memes. It is what it is.
Why not?
If it works, it works.
Why not? Strategy is strategy.
Twitter, that sort of importance, and I think you just told me just before, the stat was it's the largest opening weekend, so like 45 million viewers or something.
I would say Bird Box, that movie that you probably have watched.
Yeah, you probably have.
One, it went viral because of social media, there's no question about it, but all Twitter specifically was where Netflix was targeting, and you could see it worked. So it is the #1 most viewed movie within its opening weekend for Netflix ever.
It's crazy.
And that's because of the memes, because they had everybody talking about it, people breaking it down one by one. It's that conversation, and Netflix is actually fantastic at Twitter. I would definitely, there's really some brands actually that I would definitely check out. You can check out how we operate with one of our clients, Burrito Boys, and the conversations we have there. We'll put the link in there. Netflix has a fantastic strategy. Casper is really great.
I like
really fun.
The fast food ones that I use as inspiration. Wendy's is the best by far. Pop-Tarts is hilarious. Hot Pockets is great.
It's so fun when you can like connect with the brand on there. That's like the real, as you know, like when it comes to social media, the person who's behind your brand, that's your voice, right? That is like your brand represented online. And like what better way to have like really fun conversations and just like these nice small, it's like more immediate gratification that your customers can get out of Twitter. And I think a lot of brands are going to recognize that, and I think that's where Twitter is going to really stand out, getting those really fun conversations like that make people devoted to you. We have people who are like, Burrito Boy said XYZ to me, and now I'm going to go run into the store and get something.
And they'll prove it. They'll
they'll take a picture and prove it.
Them in the store afterwards. It's amazing to see that real life transition from responding to something and also searching it out. Like I proactively search for the search term Burrito Boys, and then I'm able to engage with it. At the very least, it gets me new followers. At the best, it gets people in the store purchasing products and then posting about it and promoting it. So I mean, like it gets advocates, brand advocates. It's amazing. So
can't emphasize social media listening enough.
So key.
It's not enough for someone to mention you. Not
Shout
everyone actually puts we use Sprout for that.
Yeah.
Look up your name, see when people are talking about you, because they might not always mention you.
That's it.
Yeah.
So to reiterate, Twitter 2019, it's going to be more important qualitatively and quantitatively. It's going to go up in monthly active users. Watch this space. All right, y'all.
Hey guys.
Checking in from the mall. And what better prediction to make than online shopping?
Yeah, so social media 2019 prediction number 3. Social media commerce will
Dominate. So right now on Instagram, you can actually tag if people are wearing or using a product that you sell on a website, you can tag. Most of you guys are probably aware of that. We believe that that is going to explode in 2019, particularly where we're at a mall right now. It's not the most convenient thing in the world.
No.
Like, it's cool.
Shopping in person is annoying.
It's annoying.
Online shopping is definitely dominating. I think Amazon is a great example of showing you what online shopping has come to.
That's it.
And I think even though it is quite busy in the mall, and we're doing this over the holidays, it's not as busy as it could be, and not as busy as I traditionally remember malls to be. And I think that's because most people are shopping online now.
Yeah.
And I love that social media does have this end-to-end use where you can actually look at a product, you go to someone's Instagram, look at a product that you like, tap for details, click, you know what, I love it, I'm gonna buy it. You can even check reviews, I'm gonna purchase it, my credit card's there,
bam,
and have everything done and then shipped to your home.
Yeah.
So yeah, we definitely think, and I'm not sure if anyone is aware yet, but Amazon and Snapchat have actually partnered together now so that people will be able to start shopping Amazon products directly from Snapchat without leaving the app. And although Snapchat is decreasing in free fall. Snapchat's like in free fall. The initiative that they're taking to partner with Amazon on this, and being that Amazon is one of the only trillion-dollar companies in the world, clearly they know what they're doing. I think this shows you the move that they're making and shows you exactly how important and how common shoppable social media is going to be.
Prediction number 3, guys.
Stay tuned for number 4.
All right, guys, so errands are finished. We are back with our final 2 or 3?
Yes.
2 or 3 predictions?
Yeah.
I lost count. For 2019. So we're going to start with?
Let's start with IGTV.
IGTV.
So, prediction number 4. IGTV is going to gain more traction this year.
Yes. Next year.
Oh yeah,
next
2019.
We're at that phase where you can say this and next year, and it's like a blur.
It still kind of blurs,
We've
right?
got like a grace period of a couple weeks.
Yeah, there you go. Of a couple of weeks, like
least,
well
right?
into 2019.
It'd be like June, you're like, you know, last year,
this year, same thing. So yeah, why do we think this?
Yes.
So IGTV, for those who don't know, was a platform that was introduced by Instagram this year in 2018. It was introduced to Instagram.
This year was crazy, so you kind of like forget what actually
like
happened.
all the stuff that happened. We should actually have done a video on that, like all the stuff that happened in 2018, all the things that were released in 2018. We could
probably still do it because you never know. It's 29.
It's crazy the stuff that had gone down.
Yeah.
But IGTV was supposed to be, or at least they're trying to be, a competitor of YouTube.
Yes.
But pushing the vertical video angle. It had a lot of fanfare around it. Like a lot of people were talking about it. It was a big deal, and we even tested it with different clients and with our podcast and stuff like that. But then it kind of fell flat.
Yeah, it didn't like this.
It didn't pick up.
Ones get much more views than the IGTV.
Yeah. However, we can remember that Instagram stories did not pick up that fast. So that's something to think about, because everyone was like, oh, whatever, imitation Snapchat, and you don't have filters, and you don't have all these things, right?
Yeah.
But when Instagram started investing in stories, that's when it really started eclipsing Snapchat.
Yeah,
our prediction for this is that Instagram is actually going to start putting more money and give more attention to the IGTV app. We can look at like this first year as like it was like a pilot, just to throw it out there and see what happens. But I think that they will be putting more attention to that. So I would look out for things like subscriptions, perhaps. Ooh. So kind of like what YouTube has, where maybe you can subscribe to the creator, and also like increase discoverability, because it's not really that easy to discover IGTV videos. No. So I think maybe adding something that's like a search or something like that, so that way what made YouTube popular, which was like how to do XYZ.
Or like trending.
Or trending, you could do something like that.
Based on recommendations, based on what you've watched and stuff.
What they've done is like they're slowly putting it into Explore page, so that's like you can see they're testing that. So like if something else that you would normally watch or you would normally interact with photo-wise, I'm being served now things
IGTV.
that are like IGTV in the Explorer page, but just like one part of the screen right now. It doesn't have its own section, which I think it deserves. So that's something I would definitely look at. Cool. Trying to replace YouTube. If they want to fight YouTube, Facebook Watch is a great example of that. Yeah. So obviously the Zuckerberg team, Facebook Inc., is looking to take on video, and I think they're really going to push IGTV now. Yeah. With that, yeah.
So look out for that. To piggyback off that, in order for YouTube to survive being the premier video hosting, platform,
and second largest search engine in the world.
Big facts, absolutely. With IGTV putting substantial weight behind it, with Facebook really pushing the watch and really doing the premieres now. Like even when we upload videos for we don't put the high season stuff on Facebook, but the beer stuff or whatever, it actually pushes you to premiere it. So YouTube is going to have to really go hard to stay in the game. Yeah. We've found that.
So that means what prediction is?
So the prediction is that YouTube are going to be more creator friendly.
Okay.
Sorry.
So just trying prediction to number 5. Okay, prediction number 5.
Prediction number 5, YouTube is going to get more creator friendly. As YouTube creators for 3 years now, and probably longer if you want to count the music stuff, but the YouTube just don't make life easy. With the Logan Paul issue that happened, which also was this year, we were monetized the whole time. You only had to have 25 subscribers or something, or 50 subscribers. It was super simple. It weren't making much money at all, but it's a bit of motivation and stuff.
It's a good incentive they had.
Now they ripped everything apart. It's super difficult to hit the amount of watch time they want and the subscribers as an up and coming channel, particularly sometimes when you're niching as well. It just takes some time.
Yeah.
But YouTube don't make it easy. Discoverability, they only support ones that are maybe 100K plus subscribers. So I really feel like in order for YouTube to not lose creators to IGTV or to Facebook, they're going to have to become more creator friendly. So I don't know what that will look like, whether it means more support, whether it means adjusting the monetization requirements, searchability, or just other services, maybe contactability. Contacting them and getting assistance is next to impossible. Even for Google AdWords, there's a whole other thing. I can't stand contacting them. It's a nightmare.
They're not great at that.
Not at all. To be fair, all social platforms, good luck trying to contact any of them anyway. Yeah. It's difficult.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
So I mean, they're not special in that sense, but anyway, they're gonna have to get better. So I'm saying that with optimism that the universe will bring that about, because I really want them to be more creator friendly. And do we have a final
prediction? Number 6, chatbots are going to be more popular. So chatbots have been this thing for a whole, hey, what's this chatbot thing? Why would I want to talk to a bot ever? Why? And it's been in Messenger for at least 2 years now. I feel like it's been in Messenger. When we were at the Gary Vaynerchuk conference, remember they were really pushing it? That was the start of 2017.
About 2 years.
And it had, so chatbots have been around for about 2 years. They did a pilot program with about a few larger brands. Yeah. And now basically anybody can have a chatbot. You can either have a developer of your own, or you can go through another agency to have that created for your brand. And our prediction here is that they're going to be used more frequently. So we're going to see the interaction with chatbots. You might have even interacted with a chatbot right now and you don't know it. And the reason that I would say that is because chatbots can be really well used. Not that they would ever replace customer service. No. But for things that are, think about the telephone, when back in the day you would speak to someone, an operator, no matter what. Yeah. And then it started being press 1 for this, press 2 for this. Not everything requires that you actually speak to a human. And as social media continues to grow and grow and grow, there's only so many humans that can be behind and actually talking to somebody from customer service. True. Especially if they could be doing something better, because it's sometimes they're just menial questions, or just a very small question that can be answered very easily. So when looking at what's the price of this, or is this in stock, there's no real reason that a human needs to address that. There are ways that you could have the chatbot reply to that instead. I am convinced. I've spoken to chatbots on Rogers. Yeah? I'm convinced. But they're very super helpful. So Rogers, for those, it's a telecommunications company in Canada.
If you're not in Canada, yeah.
Yeah, I'm convinced I talked to them. Yeah. But say, for example, with directions, all these kinds of things, they can be used for chatbots. And I think that alleviates a lot of stress off customer service, so they can have more meaningful interactions when something matters more.
So those are our 6, that was it, right?
Yeah, 6 predictions.
6 predictions for 2019 for social media. Let us know what you guys think. Hit the comments, hit us on social. Let us know if you have any predictions, or if you think we are on point, if we're completely missing something. I like doing this. I don't think we've done proper predictions before, have we?
No, we haven't. No,
I feel like it's about time we got bold.
Yeah, we're definitely going to turn this into a blog post too, so look out for that. That will be in the bio, in the description below. So yeah, definitely get the conversation started. Let us know what you think are predictions for social media in 2019, what you're looking forward to, what you're hoping will change. And yeah, if you like this video, then give us a like, hit the subscribe button for more videos like this. We're going to be pumping out content like crazy in 2019. That's one of our guaranteed, not just a prediction.
No, that's it. No.
Yeah,
that's
we're pumping out content in 2019. So if you want more videos like this or just anything you have in mind, let us know as well. You can follow us on social media at High Season Co everywhere, and our website is www.highseasonco.com. Of course, everything is in the description below. So
that is it.
We'll see you in the next video.
Cheers, guys.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.